Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I will be reading A Cat's Geek Cedar by Mini Spy on Tumblr. So let's get into it. By the time Katsuki arrived, the scene before him was devastating. The buildings of the surrounding area were in ruin, and the paramedics were swamped, helping civilians with their injuries, while other heroes who got there before him were in the process of going through the rubble to find any survivors. Katsuki stared on ahead as he took it all in, processing. His breathing picking up in pace as a tightness began to form in his chest. This is where your location pinged. That's when you requested for backup. He didn't even want to think about the possibilities right now. Clenching his eyes to hold back the tears from his eyes, he rushed ahead to go help the rest of the heroes, hoping that maybe you're somewhere in that mess, and that you're still here in this plane of existence with him. He didn't want you to leave. Not yet. And upon noticing presence of none other than the pro hero Dynamite on the scene, everyone felt a tense feeling in the air. Everyone knew of your relationship with him. This is one situation that no one would ever want to encounter. He made his way up to the mound that once was a building. Katsuki caught a glimpse of one of your sidekicks, immediately going up to them. Anything? He grumbled quietly as he got closer to them. The sidekick whipped her head around, spooked by his presence. Although Katsuki could tell that they were deep in thought, so he refrained from commenting. Sorry, I sighed defeatedly. Nothing yet. A few of others are checking the perimeter, hoping she's still out there, since the villain has not been put into custody yet. Report to me if you find anything, alright? He ordered, albeit not his usual hard tone. The sidekick nodded, before going back to rifling through the rubble of the drowned building. Katsuki slid down the side of the mound to a different area to do his own searching. After what felt like hours of moving steel, broken walls, and other debris, Katsuki heard someone call for him. Looking back towards where he started, stood the sidekick from earlier. He made his way over to them, pausing abruptly once he got sight of the object that they were holding. We haven't found him yet, but the sidekick's voice broke a little, their face turning away from Katsuki's as he held the object closer to him. He recognized it. He knew it. It was a part of the visor that you wore to protect your eyes. Have the others reported anything? He asked, as he took the broken gear from their hand. Nothing. No sight of the villain either. They grumbled, before taking a deep breath, as they looked back at Katsuki with determination in their eyes. We'll find them. They're here somewhere. And I'm not someone who gives up without a fight. They're done right. They don't. He smirked, before getting back to searching. And although he didn't get too far when everything around him began to rumble, worried about civilians getting hurt, As the amount of debris were getting to collapse, Katsuki and the other heroes in the scene rushed to move as many people as they could to move a safe distance away from the scene. And an explosive blast was heard from behind everyone, gaining their attention back to the destroyed building to see the remnants of the sonic energy dissipating in the air. Katsuki's eyes widened when they recognized the color of the energy. There was no doubt in his mind that it was you, and as if his thoughts were summoning you, he jumped out from on top of the debris. It was hard for him to see the extent of what injuries that you were suffering from because of the distance between the two of you. Using your quirk, you pulled the body out of the mound and brought it down to the base, where police met you to apprehend the villain. While he finished up talking to the police, Katsuki came up to stand a few paces behind you, waiting until you were done. Turning around, you smiled upon seeing him. His arms crossed over his chest, and his demeanor was grumpy as usual. You couldn't help yourself but chuckle as he came up to him. But before you could say a word, his calloused hand comes up to your cheek, cupping it gently, and you were taken aback, staring up at him in surprise. While his stare was intense as he scanned your features and inspected your injuries. His expression was unusually soft. He lifted a hand to cover his own, bringing his attention back to you. Don't worry me like that, Tomas. He grumbled before leaning forward to press a gentle kiss to your forehead. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.